Uh-oh, I think we are live. Let's see if we can get through um, Instagram, huh? What do you think? Think we can? All right. Hello, hello, hi, gigpreneur. What's happening? What's going on? Welcome, welcome. Happy Tuesday. In hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. I am Sean Zimi with sidekicksean.com, and I help folks create a side income using social media. What's up? What is going on? Welcome, welcome. I know it's a little late. I do not like going live late. Sorry, folks. I was kind of busy a little bit. And now we are here. What's happening as you are joining me live? Maybe you can drop in the comments where you're coming in from if you're new. You know, if you're new, I myself, I'm from Southern Cal, California. So we are live on all channels Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. What's up? How are you guys? Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. If you like, you can drop in the comments like where you're coming in from if you're new and I don't know you. It would be kind of cool. I myself, I'm from Southern California and excited to do this live. I actually, the good Lord nudged me on this one because I was kind of lost for topics, to be truthful, for tonight. But I didn't want to search for anything. I didn't want to use much of my brain, and then I ended up, you know, with this. So, excuse me. There is a side of follow up that I don't think a lot of people pay attention to, and I think it's really important to shine some light on that side. The obvious side of follow up in any business is that the saying goes, fortune is in the follow ups, right? Fortune is in the follow up. If you've heard that before, drop a one in the comments. Let me know you have heard that before or not. Uh, Fortune is in the follow up. Now, we used to say that in most of the industries I've been in, but especially in direct sales, network marketing, online marketing, anything you're doing that has to do with sales and people. And, there's follow up. And if you don't follow up, you potentially leave a good chunk of change on the table. And sometimes they say, in my profession anyway, they say that people need to be touched 7 times, which means you got to reach out and follow up with them 7 times before they actually decide, right? Most people don't even follow up the second time, let alone 8 times, right? But there is a other side of follow up that I think it's important to pay attention to, you know, and it upsets us a lot. And that side is the side where you I've done a live on this before. It's been a while, but maybe I'll do one again. But maybe you come back because you left with the follow up seed. I always say if you're going to leave a conversation, make sure you leave it with the follow up seed, which means that you're going to make sure that the person is okay with you following up with them, right? So you leave with the follow up seed. So if you left with the follow up seed, which means, hey, can I follow up with you? Can I can I reach back out to you a week, 2 days, tomorrow, 6 months from today, whatever it may be? And they say, oh, yeah, sure, no problem. And you confirm. And then you reach back out to them and they ghost you. How many of you have had that happen? Now, if you don't drop a two in the comments, I know you either are not in the business or you just like you're shy. Who has had an appointment made with a customer or prospect and then they didn't show? Drop a two in the comments if you've ever had that, right? I could drop twos all day, right? Now, why is that? See, that's the side of follow up that I don't think we talk about a lot. That's the side of the follow up that we don't really maybe understand. This is the side of the follow up that gets us bitter, right? This is the side of follow up. Oh man, why didn't I pick up? They said Friday, right? And maybe the word is frustrating. Maybe the word is like, "Oh." I don't know what the word is, but what I can share with you is also this. You know, you keeping that follow up appointment, whether you're ready to move forward or whether whatever it was, you keeping that appointment tells a lot about you. A lot. And then the other side, the other person keeping their side of the appointment, it tells a lot about them, doesn't it? Because they may be what we call it like a soft no, and they're embarrassed to talk. They just don't want to talk, and so they don't really live up to their commitment. Right now, so some of you are not going to like this live. I'm going to tell you right now. Okay, some of you are like are not going to like this, but I want you to take your emotions out of it and really think about what I said. You know, you keeping that appointment. If you said I'm going to call you in 3 days at 5 o'clock, you keeping that appointment says a lot about you. A lot. You set that appointment. You keeping that appointment is huge. Whether they remember it or not, that's secondary. First is you. You got to keep that appointment. You keep that appointment and they're not there, or they're like, oh my goodness, I forgot. Whatever the response may be, the rest, it says a lot about them. Now, doesn't mean that it's like, hey, these people are horrible for not keeping their appointments, because everybody has a story we don't know. But, you know, there's also I'm sure there's a pattern where, you know, they're making commitments and they're making it really softly and they really have no intentions of showing up, or they just are used to doing this. And that's the side of the follow-up that really bugs the heck out of us, huh? Somebody says, hey, I'm going to buy your product. Somebody says, I'm going to join your opportunity. Somebody says, I'm going to run with you. And then when the day comes, they don't. I want you to know that there's two parts to this equation. One is you keeping your part. The second part is them. We talk about this all the time. Stoics talk about this all the time, that let go of the stuff you have no control over. It's in the Bible. So forget about the stuff you have no control over. I know it's really hard to say that, because I've been a victim of that too. People have told me, hey, I'll buy your stuff. I'll join your thing. I'll do. Hey, it could be in a personal relationship. The person that says, I'll spend the rest of my life with you no matter what, right? So you keeping that appointment, you keeping your part tells a lot about you, but you got to keep in mind the other half is them. It says a lot about them. Now, if you make an appointment, they don't show up first time, second time, third time, fourth time, 18th time, somewhere, somehow, you got to draw the line and say, you know what? Um, this is that kind of a person that tells me a lot about them. That they got maybe stories that they're going through stuff, or this is a pattern, but this is not something that I'm going to be attaching to myself to. So I do a lot of follow-ups, right? Because I have a really good system. I feel like I have a very good system and it's pen on paper, just that simple. That I can kind of track where I left the conversation off with somebody, which is crucial, and then I can go back and kind of reignite or start or follow up, however way I need to. I do a lot of follow-ups, and most of them are ghosting me. It's always been like that in any business, any profession. I've been in the mortgage industry for 19 years. I was in the mortgage industry for 19 years, right? Follow-ups were key, and I would call and they wouldn't pick up. I would call 30 times, 40 times, and they wouldn't pick up. You know who you are. You know. I don't have to tell you, right? So there's two parts of this equation. Follow-ups are definitely, definitely a key to success. Fortune is definitely in the follow-ups. This game is not a one call close thing. You do not talk to somebody, close them, and be gone and move on to the next person. You're building a relationship. So there's no such thing as one call close here. It's building a relationship, talking to people, following up, learning more about them, answering their questions. You do you. What you do in the follow-up says a lot about you. You do it in a way that you are attractive enough so that people want to join you, people want to do business with you. You're not pushy. You don't put people down if they didn't keep up with the appointment, right? There are ways that you can address the fact that they didn't keep up the appointment, but at the same time you can be very professional about it and let them know that that's not something that you entertain a lot, right? So keep that side of the follow-up, that whole side that we don't talk about, keep it really in the open as you reach out to your prospects, as you follow up with people. Be real with them. You want to spend your time with the people that spend time with you. And that's the same thing in business. If you're in business and people don't want to be around and don't want to do things and don't, this is like, you're not a babysitter, you're not their mom, you're not their dad, right? So you do your part and you act in a way that is attractive. It's not pushy, salesy. And here's the thing: sometimes it may take somebody a year, 2 years, to come back and say, "Oh, I finally want your product." I have examples like that. I do. It's crazy. You would never think, but you do, right? So I want you to keep that in mind. Hopefully you guys got some love, some inspiration, some value. I really appreciate you guys. If you're new to my stuff, I'm going to appreciate you even more. hit like and follow if you're not following me. You can ask me. I'll tell you myself how amazing and cool I am. And with that, hopefully you guys got some love, some inspiration, some value. I appreciate you guys. If you feel like this is worthy of sharing, do what you got to do. Spread the love. Oh, thank you for the follow. I will definitely come back and follow you. Wait a minute. Oh, you went too fast. Brittany Latrice. Ooh, I like that. That's pretty cool. I'll follow right back. I appreciate you guys. And again, I am Sean Zimi with sidegigshawn.com, and I help folks create a side income using social media. Signing off until tomorrow when we do it all over again. Much love. Thank you for all the hearts, you guys. Yes, I love it. If you're not following me, follow me. I am